Mitch, obviously a tough way to lose. I wonder what did you tell the team after the game?
A handful of things, but most importantly, how much I love them and how proud all of us are of them. That they are warriors, and just pouring into the older guys too for everything that they've done for Beaver baseball and how they represented this uniform and this family through the length of their duration that they've been here has been incredible, and we love and respect them. Obviously, right now they're dealing with a lot of hurt, um, but the, you can see it in their eyes and how much these guys care about one another. So I was just getting the guys together right now, letting them know they're loved. They've fought the good fight. Um, the older guys, they're special. Mm, we respect the heck out of them for everything that they've done. As an alumni myself, um, you know, look up to them, and for all the younger guys too, just to continue to let this fuel us to get better and see how special this whole thing really is as they grow. But I'm proud of these guys and their warrior mentality.
I know it's still pretty fresh, but is there a way to put into words how difficult the loss was in light of holding the 5-run lead and kind of seemingly being in control?
No doubt. I mean, it was all the guys that have been throwing have been out there all weekend, getting ups, trying to get out there and make outs, be as competitive as possible. Um, you know, not surprised that the offense jumped up and threw some runs together and put together some great at bats, drawing walks, advancing on balls in the dirt, playing the game, and also not surprised being down 3 in the ninth that we bring the tying run to the plate. That's who these guys are. They are relentless and they are going to continue to fight. Um, but obviously, yeah, that it stings when you have a lead and you got momentum going. We were hitting a handful of balls hard too, right at guys. Um, you know, uh, they put up some runs, some crooked numbers, and took the lead. But our guys, I'm so proud of our guys for not giving in on it and continuing to fight and pick the next guy up. Um, you know, yeah.
Mitch, can you kind of put into words the fight that these guys showed the last 3 days just to make it to this point and make it all the way back to the bracket?
Yeah, I don't think any of them are scared to have their backs against the wall. If anything, I think it motivates them. Um, like I told you, they're warriors. So when things get tough, they're gonna lock in even more and fight till the very end. Um, it's baseball. We're playing a solid team. They got a great offense, and then our pitchers have done a fantastic job all weekend competing, asking for the baseball. I got to the field today, and everyone's starting to play catch and see how they feel. And a handful of guys were up once or twice or through the day before, quite a few pitches. And there's not one guy that didn't say, "I'm ready for the baseball today if you need it." And if the family needs me, I'm going to take the baseball and give you everything I got. Um, Same with the position, guys. Doesn't matter. Hey, let me know what you need me to do. You need me to run. You need me to bunt. You need me to have a competitive AB, crowd the dish, get up front, get back in the dish, make gems on defense. I just think about, again, those older guys that go out there, Moley and Verb, Case, seeing guys like Preston Jones and Army and a handful of others. It's just your heart goes out to them because you remember, you think back on that day, the last day you wore the Beaver uniform, and how difficult it always is to take it off. But in the long run, you're a part of something special for a long time. So right now it hurts, and anytime the pain starts to hit, Beavers will endure.
Did you kind of just get the sense, Mitch, that after having to battle back through the losers bracket and all that, that your bullpen just kind of ran out of steam a little bit there at the end?
I don't know. I still think when they got out there and took the baseball that their intent was to go out. I couldn't. There was never any doubt in their minds, never any hesitation, never any fear, nothing. Just go out and compete. Um, if we get too fine or just start to elevate, I mean that can happen with fatigue, starting to elevate up in the zone or anything like that, or not go to location as much as we should. But you know, I'm telling you, I woke up this morning and I said, I can't wait to see who's ready to throw. And knowing all those guys are extremely capable and what they've done the last handful of days, holding guys to very few hits, very few runs. Um, you know, I mean, we still had some other guys ready to get in and take the baseball if need be right there at the end too, or anywhere throughout the game. Washburn getting 2 solid innings. We had a couple of double plays too. We had momentum going our way. Watkins came in, big double play with 2 guys on as well and get out of the inning, put up a 0. He threw 3 innings a couple of days ago and jumped back out, got another 3. And you're just trying to pay attention. You don't want to put these guys in a bad spot trying to do too much, especially with the amount of times they're throwing. So getting touches for each of the guys, and they were all ready. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out today.
We'll go 2 more questions if you have them.
Yeah, I was wondering, you've seen Dallas Baptist now 3 times in this regional, 3 hard-fought games. Any thoughts or observations about DBU after the regional?
Yeah, they're a good ball club. We got a solid offense. They get after it in the box, and you can see that they have a lot of intent when they're at the plate. So they do a good job with that, and they, even when they're on the mound, they're trying to come after you and fill up the zone and be competitive.
Hey, Mitch, I wonder, maybe when you get a little distance from this and get away from the emotion, you look back at this weekend. What do you think you'll remember most? What's your biggest takeaway from these last 4 days?
Well, there's a lot there. Just watching these guys get on the bus together, watching these guys take the field together, watching them, post game eat a meal together and how close they all are. And Wade Meckler coming in the dugout and just fired up, and everyone's excited to see him. Watching Kyle Dernetti just explode with the bat and provide a huge spark. Garrett Forrester, all of our pitchers. I mean, I look at any of those guys and I'm just so incredibly impressed with who they are as young men and how much they care about each other. It's kind of like you sit back and being a part of the program a while back and now being here. And that's one big thing that I always wanted to continue on, this family. And you want to see these young men grow into men and work their tails off and respect the uniform and respect one another, and just continually do the right thing, be selfless to one another. There wasn't one moment being around these guys that, as part of the family, as a coach, that I didn't enjoy and feel just excited to watch these guys bond closer together.
Hey, Matthew, I know it has to be a tough moment right now to have come so close, but just what is your overall takeaway from, this season with these guys, and how far you guys made it this weekend?
This season's been great. We've all come really close, and I think, like you said, it's tough right now, but for us younger guys and the guys that are coming back, that just this experience that we get experience, we can, take it into next year and kind of know, just forget down or anything, that we can make it through anything.
You feel like for a lot of the young guys coming back, especially with Mitch being so new in his coaching tenure there, that this is kind of the start of something rather than maybe the end of something.
I mean, of course, it kind of helps a lot when you get experience in the postseason and just having that. And I mean, we've had a lot of it in the past, but helping younger guys kind of experience what it's like is big time when it comes to postseason play next year.
Matthew, so many guys have talked about Wade Meckler this weekend and what he's meant, just his energy. Can you kind of put that into words, just what he's been like this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a little fireball. I mean, his attitude kind of matches his hair. He's just kind of always on fire, just trying to get after it any way he can, and he just goes at every pitch, just like it's his last one, and he just wants to win no matter what.
Do you think that kind of epitomizes where this program's at right now? I mean, with him, you guys, Dernetti, Boyd, just kind of this young group coming up right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. I mean, those guys all are kind of like that, and Wade leads the charge, and it helps a lot to have someone like that kind of get us fired up when we need it.
Can you take us into the dugout? You guys obviously had control of the game, and it kind of very quickly got away from you. Can you just describe, the transformation there during the game, what that was like in there?
Yeah, I mean, every inning, you could tell, like we were ready. We were ready to go, and there was a couple of innings here and there that kind of staggered on, but I think in the dugout, no one thought we were going to lose that game till the last out. As you could tell, we strung together, got the tying run at the plate, and that's just kind of how we've been all season. No give in. And
we'll go 2 more questions.
To see what the pitching staff did in this regional, and to see guys like Burns, Watkins, Munt go out there on short rest today and really just pitch until the gas tank was empty. I mean, what does it say about those guys?
I mean, it says a lot. Burns has kind of struggled with injuries this year, and for him to come out and that was a big fire that we needed. He just came out, shoved, and then same with Watkins, came out, threw well, kept us in the game. And
okay, last question.
Yes, just when you guys kind of gathered collectively as a team afterwards, what was the discussion like? What was your takeaway from what you guys talked about?
I mean, a lot of it's for the older guys. This might be the last time. It is the last time a lot of those guys is putting on the Beaver uniform, and could be for their career. So you kind of just focus on them, and then kind of Mitch just kind of got us fired up. Just talking about how the younger guys are going to be able to take from this and build on it for next year.